Hello there guys, this is Chris from Blast Process with a new game series. One of my favourite games of all time, this. It is incredibly loud. I'm trying to turn the volume down a bit. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of that. Once I'm in the game I think I can control the volume better. It is Final Fantasy VIII. I'm playing the Steam version. It is. I'm not using any of the cheats which are built into Steam, but I am using the updated graphics mode. It just makes everything look a little bit crisper and it fixes some of the problems. So let's get right into it, shall we? This game has got some of the best cutscenes of any Final Fantasy game, and this opening cutscene has got to be one of them. The classic music as well. Now I've not played this game in years, very long time, so hopefully I can remember how to do it. I'm not going to be using guides, I'm not going to be trying to 100% it or speedrun it, I'm just going to play it for the sake of playing it. I will be cutting out almost all my grinding for levels or for items or for the random bosses or drops that I need. So I'll only be showing you the interesting bits. And I really do hope YouTube doesn't try to content match too much of this music or videos, because I do not want to be removing the cutscenes from my videos. Speaking of which, you can't skip this one. This has got to be one of the best cutscenes of any video game, not just Final Fantasy games. One thing I have done is I've installed a better sound mod, because supposedly the Steam sounds are pretty shocking in some places. So there was a pretty common mod you can install. It uses sound ripped directly from the PlayStation 1 disc. Just improves the sounds that little bit. Hopefully, I don't know if it'll show through on YouTube or not. I'm also playing using an Xbox pad, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Hopefully it will, because it's the PC version, it will know I'm using a PC controller and not a PlayStation controller, and give me the right buttons. Well, would you look at that? Yeah. So, now the names. This is the thing I was going to do. I'm going to be using. Where do I confirm? I'm going to be using for the characters. I'm going to name them all correctly. But the GFs, I think the GFs, something like that. Guardian Force, is that right? I'm going to be taking suggestions for Guardian Force names, so leave a comment in YouTube or on Blast Process at Blast Process, all one word, The only one I will not be taking suggestions for is Ifrit, as I have my own name that I always use for that one. But every other one, I'll be taking suggestions for. I cannot for the life of me remember which the first one is. I think it's... Is it... Hang on. I believe it is Quetzalcoatl or Carbuncle, and then Shiva's close behind. So it should be a couple of episodes in. So name suggestions open. I'll be picking the best one. Go for the earlier ones first, because you won't have to wait as long then to see if your name gets chosen. As I said, characters will all be given the correct names. Strange being completely silent, no talking. So used to that in RPGs now. Even if it's kind of like grunting or Simlish speak. I love this game. It has such little just bits in it like that make absolutely no sense. Even when you complete it, it's difficult to make sense of everything that happened. Let's go to the field exam. Oh yeah, it forces you to walk in a straight line down this corridor. Another thing, I can't remember if... Did Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation use the dual shot, the sticks, or did it use the 8 directional D-pad? Because it's letting me move using the sticks, but I can't tell yet. I'm pretty sure it did use... I don't know. Oh dear. I love this about Final Fantasy VIII as well. 9 did it as well, I believe, where kind of seamlessly went from the pre-rendered backgrounds to these, well, cutscenes. Garden. Fantastic place. I might have to move a bit more freely in here now. Maybe not. Yes, Cypher, you dick. Stop being... Yeah. You're mad. You're not the one who got your face sliced. Okay. I suppose I'll get used to the controls. Fire cabin. Front gates. Did they... I don't know if it used all these little blue square bracket things. No, it's alright. I think I'll be okay. Is it Garden? Yeah, it's Garden. It suffers from the same thing as the original Star Trek series suffered from, in that all the women are forced to wear really short skirts as part of their standard uniform. I don't get out of this door. cards. Oh, B3? What? Okay, I'll figure out which one B3 is. So B3, so that... Okay, so that must be button 1. That's the activate. I missed what you said. Yeah, of course. No, that's the menu. How do I exit back out of the menu? That's the one. No. What's B3? Button 3. This is quite annoying. Oh, I can't remember the controls are. Oh, maybe he can't play. Maybe you can't play games with him. I've got a feeling it's this button, but it doesn't. Nothing happens when I press it. So I think it's just that I can't play cards with him. Oh, the cards! I've completely forgot about those. And as I'm playing on Steam, there are Steam achievements which you'll see popping up from time to time. And there's that kid that runs around. I kind of wish I'd skip this now. Oh, the training facility, that's where the T-Rex is. Whatever its name is in the game. The one that is pretty much impossible to kill at this early stage. Seed exam. Let's save the game. 13 minutes. Let's just go save slot 1. I might have to play around the controls because I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to turn the volume down because I'm pretty sure it is really loud. Okay, that didn't make the slightest bit of difference to the volume. Never mind. Cards, oh, of course. Can I remember how you use this? Nope, can I help? So anyway, I think I'll leave the first episode here at this first save point, and the next episode will be soon. I'm going to be alternating uploads of this between my Crusader Kings save games. So it'll be every other day. It'll be one day Crusader Kings, one day this. This is probably going to take way longer than Crusader Kings. I believe the last time I played this I clocked way over 100 hours. So at about 15 minutes an episode, that would be about 400 episodes. Obviously I'm going to remove most of the grindy bits and any bits that are uninteresting and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully this will be a good series. I'm going to enjoy it, so hopefully everyone else will too. Remember, leave comments in the YouTube section or on @BlastProcess on Twitter for your suggestions for my GF names. I don't really want to be naming the characters, but unless someone comes up with an absolutely fantastic alternate name for them. But until next episode, I will see you then.